Okay, so mga ka-basic, so here's question number 6. Okay, so question number 6. Okay. At 70 kilometers per hour, Aura can reach his home within 50 minutes. At what rate should she drive her car so that she can reach home 15 minutes earlier? Okay, is it letter A, 100 kilometers per hour, letter B, 80 kilometers per hour, or letter C, 49 kilometers per hour? Okay, so but before we answer this particular question, so we will first discuss the concept of inverse proportion. Okay, okay, so na-discuss na natin previously yung nagbigay na tayo ng introduction about sa proportion and types of proportion. Okay, so there are 3 types of proportion. Yung number 1, direct proportion, number 2, inverse proportion, and number 3, the partitive proportion. Okay, so we have already discussed direct proportion. So yung i-discuss naman natin ngayon is about inverse proportion. Okay, ano nga ba yung inverse proportion? So in inverse proportion, when one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases, and vice versa. Okay, previously, kapag pinag-uusapan natin yung direct proportion, meron siyang same effect. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Kung yung one quantity increases, the other quantity also increases. Okay, when one quantity decreases, the other quantity decreases as well. So, ibig sabihin, meron siyang same effect or meron same result. Okay? So, yung kabaliktaran ng direct proportion is yung inverse proportion, or other term for inverse proportion is indirect proportion. Okay? So, balik tayo dun sa standard form. Say, for example, A is to B equals C is to D. Okay? So, when one quantity increases, okay, kung yung isang quantity nag-increase, yung other quantity naman magdi-decrease. Okay? Or vice versa. If one quantity decreases, the other quantity increases. Okay? So, kabaliktaran po siya ng direct proportion. So, halimbawa, may isang owner na magpapagawa ng bahay. So, nag-hire siya ng 4 workers. Okay? 4 workers para gawin yung bahay niya. Yung time frame ng paggawa o pagtrabaho ng kanyang bahay is within 2 weeks. Okay? So, ngayon, kung mag-hire siya ng 8 workers para gawin yung kanyang bahay kasi nagmamadali siya. So, most probably, mas magiging madali yung time frame, magiging mas maiksi yung time frame ng paggawa ng bahay. So, pwedeng maging 1 week lang yun. Okay? So, pansinin natin yung concept ng inverse proportion. So, from 4 workers, kayang gawin yung isang job within 2 weeks. Pero, kapag nagdagdag, tinaasan natin yung workers, naging maiksi na lang yung time frame. Naging 1 week na lang. So, pansinin natin, yung one quantity, tumaas. From 4, naging 8. While yung other quantity, so from 2, naging 1. So, bumaba. Okay? Yun yung concept ng inverse proportion. Okay? When one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases, and vice versa. Okay? So, to understand better, so let's solve and discuss the do-it-yourself exercises. Okay? So, do-it-yourself exercises. So, number 1, it takes Rafi 20 minutes to ride his bicycle at 20 kilometers per hour from home to the grocery store. So, to shorten his travel to 16 minutes for the same distance, how fast should he cycle? Okay? So, bago natin sagutan yung isang particular problem, dapat i-analyze and understand muna natin ito. So, ano ba yung concept, ano ba yung given, ano ba yung hinahanap? Okay? So, in this particular problem, okay, so, kunin natin muna yung kanyang 2 ratios. Okay, the first ratio is 20 minutes. 20 minutes is to 20 kph of 20 kilometers per hour equals, ano yung pangalawang ratio? Okay, 16 minutes. Okay? Tapos yung hinahanap natin, yung speed, which is wala. So, lalagyan natin, let n be the speed. Okay? Sa concept ng inverse proportion, okay? Analyze muna natin. Kung sa speed na 20 kilometers per hour, nakarating siya o mapupuntahan niya yung grocery store from his house or home, okay, within 20 minutes lang. Okay, paano anong gagawin niya kung gusto niya 16 minutes lang yung yung time na ita-travel niya? So yung gagawin niya is bibilisan niya. Okay, so yung speed tataas. Okay, so yung pag-solve nito, so this situation, papasok dito yung inverse proportionality. Okay? So, yung computation niyan is ganito. Ako, usually, pag nagsosolve ako ng inverse proportion, yung ginagamit ko is yung fraction form. Okay? So, ilagay muna natin sa fraction form. Okay? So, 20 is to 20. Okay? 20 minutes equals 16 is to n. Okay? So, pag magsosolve tayo ng inverse proportion, meron tayong tinatawag na original proportion. Okay? Original proportion. And, okay, new proportion. Okay. So, paano magkakaroon ng new proportion? Okay? So, gagamitan natin yan ng interchange of position. Okay? Interchanging of position. So, ano yung interchange natin? So, bahala kayo kung pagpapalitin ninyo yung sa taas o yung sa baba. Okay? So, pwede po yun. Okay? So, yung napili ko, halimbawa, yung sa taas. So, pagpapalitin natin yung sa taas. Okay? So, yung 16 dito, okay? Then, 20 equals 20 is to n. Okay? So, okay, so magiging yung new proportion natin is magiging 16 is to 20 equals 20 is to n. Okay, so pag ganito na, so i-apply na natin yung cross multiplication. Okay, 16 times n, so magiging 16n equals 20 times 20 magiging 400. Okay, so solve natin. Okay, so divide both side by 16. Okay, para okay, so makuha natin yung value ng n. So n is equals to 400 divided by 16. Yung sagot po natin dyan is 400 divided by 16 is 232. Okay, so 8, 80, so 5, 80. Okay, yung sagot natin dyan 25. Ano bang hinahanap? Okay, yung speed, how fast? So, kph. Okay? So, n is equals to 25 kph. Okay. So, check natin kung tama. So, yung pag-check po, okay? Sige. So, from 20 minutes, naging 16 minutes. Okay? Take note of that. From 20 minutes, naging 16 minutes. Okay? So, nag-decrease yung isang quantity. So, from 20 kilometers per hour, naging 25 kilometers per hour. Okay? So, tumaas. So, ibig sabihin, inverse proportion. Okay. Paano natin i-check? Ano yung gagamitin natin sa pag-check? Yung original ba o yung new? So, sa new tayo mag-check. Okay? So, 16 is to 20 equals 20 is to, ano yung n? 25. Okay? So, 16 times 25, yung sagot po dyan, 400. 20 times 20, 400. Okay, so 25 is correct. Okay, nagets? Okay, next. Number 2. If 8 men can do a certain job in 12 days, how many men who work at the same rate as the 8 men will be required to do the same job in 16 days? Okay, so ganun pa rin. Yung first ratio, second ratio. Yung first ratio is 8 is to 12 equals. Yung second ratio is, so yung hinahanap natin is, okay, yung how many workers or men. So, n is to 16 days. 16. Okay? So, this is the original proportion. Okay? So, hanapin natin yung new proportion. Okay? So, pagpapalitin lang. So, yung napili ko yung sa taas, yung i-interchange ko. So, magiging n is to 12 equals 8 is to 16. Okay? So, cross-multiply lang natin. Okay? N times 16, 16n. Okay? Equals 12 times 8. Yung sagot natin dyan, 96. Okay? Divide both side by 16. Correct? Okay, divide both side by 16. Cancel, cancel. N is equals to 6. Okay, anong hanap natin? Okay, how many men? Okay, so yung sagot natin, 6 men. Okay, so tingnan natin kung correct. So, using colon form, 8 is to 8 men, okay, is to 12 days equals 6 men is to 16 days. Okay, pansinin natin, yung unang quantity from 8 men to 6 men, so decrease. Yung other quantity, so from 12 days, naging 16 days, so nag-increase. So, one quantity increases, other quantity decreases, so inverse. Okay? Okay, gets?